First thing we're going to do is go let the little babies and their mama out so they can have some time out in the yard. Give them some little scraps. He's always pacing there at the door, waiting for me to come let her out. I'm coming. Y'all ready to come out in the yard? Yeah? All right, buddy, we know. We already know it's morning. Well, come on. Come on out in the yard. Come scratch around. You see how she's grabbing food and taking it in there to them and showing them how to eat it. That's so cute. She's a good mom. If anybody gets close to them, she lets them know that's too close and they back off. I need to try to let them be, well, I don't know. They're only 2 weeks old, so maybe a few more days of locking up at night. I'm just afraid that if I leave this open overnight, she's going to go up and roost in the roosting box, and the babies aren't going to know where to go or how to get up there. So I'll just leave them out for a few more days like this and let them find their way around. They still don't really come out much from that little area. The little chicks don't. What I need to do today is this is another little water, but this part leaks, but it'll fit. It's the same size as a mason jar, so I need to go see if I can find a big mason jar to fit on there, because there is water in here, but I don't know that the babies can get up to that. It's October is tomorrow, and I am still swimming. It's getting hard though, because the temperatures are dipping down into the 60s at night, like low 60s, and this doesn't get sun all day long, so it doesn't really warm up. And right now, if I swim in the middle of the day, at the heat of the day, it's about 74, 75 temperature, and I can do a little bit less than that, but it's getting harder. And I see, looking towards the end of the week, that it's going to go down into the 50s, and it won't recover at temperatures that low. Plus, my grandson and I are leaving next weekend. We're going down to South Padre for a trip. My parents are down there and we're going to go visit them, go on a little beach trip for fall break. And so I'll just close the pool up, that way nobody has to, you know, worry about it while I'm gone and do all the things. But I think this is a record though. This is the first time I will be swimming in October, so that's kind of cool. Just a little update on the baby chicks. They're growing up fast. Now this little banny hen, that's the size that they're gonna get, because I think that's what all three of them are gonna be. I'm pretty sure by looking at them that that's their mom right there. Little banny hen right there. Whoop. And of course that's the dad, because that's the only rooster we have. But they have been getting up in the roost, and I'll get a little video of that this evening when they go in. Alright, the chickens have gone to bed. Let's see. Oh, I hope you can see them. Little babies are way up there on the roost under their mama. I know it's kind of dark, but you can see them. Their little heads are sticking out under their mom right there. I do have another hen that's decided to set, and I guess I'll just let her see how it goes. How you doing? You gonna set? You gonna have some babies? Yeah. I'll have to check and see how many eggs she has. And then I'll eventually move her down into that little area that we had set up in there for the other little mom and her babies, because they're doing fine out on their own. Ooh, it's a pretty morning. There was a little bit of fog. I don't know if I can capture it or not. On our back pasture, by the time I went and got the camera and came back out, it was already gone. But there's a little bit of a valley over here. I thought we might be able to see a little bit of it, if it'll show up on camera. Sometimes that kind of stuff doesn't show up very good. Yeah, that's a really nice, it's a nice shot right there. A little bit of the sun coming through the trees, and the fog over there in the little valley. Oh yeah, look at that. Can you see the cows? That's a good morning shot right there. Yeah, this is what farm life is all about. Days like this. So last night, the little chicks were on the roost for the first time. And it was so cute. I tried to get a video. It's kind of dark. I hope it turns out good, but they were up underneath the mom's wings. It was so adorable. So adorable. So this morning, I like to water the garden in the morning. Such a heavy dew. So this is kind of the natural time that it would be getting watered, but because I have that cloth over, a lot of it doesn't get the morning dew, so I like to try to get it watered in the morning. As you can see, look at this cabbage. It's just got all the water all over it. You see that? Big, heavy dew. So, but the ones that are up under that cloth there, they don't get it. I'm gonna come out here and water. Okay, another little update on the garden. I mean, I love watching this. This is the broccoli, and it has grown so much. And since I've never grown most of these before, it's just very exciting to see the growth. I don't know. And this looks like a little tomato, volunteer tomato has come up in there. This is where I planted the potatoes, and I've got one tomato that's popped, well actually two. There's one right there in the corner too. So, oh, and there's one right there. If you can see that. Oh, and there's another one. Okay, so I'm feeling good about that. I was worried about the potatoes because I didn't see any progress there. The cabbages, I need to start harvesting that. It's like a Napa cabbage. It's called a Chinese cabbage, and it doesn't make a head. You eat the leaves off of it. But yeah, they've gotten really big. Sorry, I think I swung around too fast. Still got beautiful zinnias. And there's actually more coming up. This whole bed here is zinnias that just reseeded themselves. The tomato plants, I mean, you can see even just outside, they're just growing there. And here they've grown, I don't know, that's probably 8 foot tall. And they just keep going up. And then the Brussels sprouts, again, another one I've never grown. They're doing really well. She told me to be patient, and I may have to stake them, so I need to keep that in mind as well. They really like this area. I planted another one just over here, and you can see it's nowhere near the size or the growth. I would think the sunlight was the same and the soil should be the same, so I'm not really sure what the difference is there. And this Swiss chard we've had planted since spring, and it has done nothing. But all of a sudden it's decided it wants to do something. So, and then my collards, they're doing pretty good. And kale's really come on. That's the last thing I just planted maybe a week ago. So they're doing well. So yeah, I'm just really enjoying the fall garden. I just didn't know, just never really tried it before. And most of the items we really enjoy eating, the Brussels sprouts, cabbage, broccoli, all those things. So we'll see how it turns out. You can come along with us. And I watch another homesteader. I watch quite a few homesteaders, and one of them, I think it's called Homestead on the Rock. They're in like New Zealand or somewhere, and so they're the opposite. They're in the spring season right now, and it's a new young family, and they're just starting out, and he's like just trying all these different things. And so I just keep commenting and encouraging him, just try it, that's all. I mean, that's the best way. You know, don't think you can't do something because you've never done it before, or it may be too hard. You just gotta try. Just try it. That's all I've done. You know, I've tried these, didn't like those, so I already know I'm gonna remodel that. And we first had this, and it didn't work out, so then I built this fence around it. So I mean, it's all progressive, and I wouldn't know unless I tried. So that's my encouragement to you. Just give it a try. Even if you just have a small area, anybody can do, you know, these raised beds. So yeah, just give it a try. That's my best advice. Just give it a try. I'm gonna be gone for about a week, so I'll have to get prepared, and I'll kind of do a little video about that, about what we do. Chickens are super easy. They can take care of themselves as long as you give them a couple of things, and they're fine for, I mean, I guess I've never gone more than 2 weeks, but I don't even know if I've gone that long, maybe 10 days. But they're fine. They're super easy to get set up. And I'll kind of go over that a little bit. And we'll have to move that mom down and get her locked away. I appreciate y'all watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I like sharing the things that I do, because you may be working on something and you might learn from some of my mistakes. So thanks for watching, and if you're not subscribed, just hit that subscribe button.